everyone, and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial with myself, Jerry McGuinness, aka the Irish Photoshopper. And in this lesson we're going to go through this look that you see in front of you, which I like to call the mental prison, to raise awareness for any sort of mental health difficulties people may have or mental illness in general. So without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, one other thing, please hit like and subscribe to this video for more excellent content. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is press Ctrl or Command J to duplicate the first layer. Turn it at the bottom and do the same again, Command or Ctrl J to duplicate that layer. Then what we're going to do is just click on layer 1 and create a brand new layer underneath that. From there, select your gradient tool on the left. You can select any gradient you want. Just click it and drag like so. We won't be needing the gradient further down the line, but let's look at it this way. Drag it down under the top layer. Select our quick selection tool. Okay. Click select subject. Sorry, I'm going to click on the top layer first. Select subject. Like so. Then just hit the mask button on the bottom. Select the pen tool on the left hand side and make sure that it's on shape. Okay, so select your pen tool, make sure it's on shape. Then we're going to duplicate the current layer that we're on. Okay, so you press Ctrl or Command J on that layer. Right click and go to apply layer mask. From here, just draw out the shape like so. And just speed it up a little bit. It takes me quite a while to draw with the pen. I'm not really, too good at drawing with the pen tool. Unfortunately, my hands are quite shaky, so I just go all around the area of the face that you want to select. Okay, if you make a mistake, just press Command or Ctrl Z just to undo the current mistake. Okay, then just double click on the color, select the color you want, click OK. From here, right click and go to blending options, select bevel and emboss, and just follow the settings on the screen there in front of you. Outer bevel, and follow those settings that you see there. So you can up your opacity a little bit. You can mess around with your screen opacity and your multiply opacity just to get how you want it to look, but this is just how I wanted it to look for myself. So again, your values might be a little bit different for you, but for me this is my values. And once I'm happy with that, then just tinker around a little bit, get the look I want to look. Let's use global light. It has a little bit more depth to it, the shading side of it. I'm just tinkering around with the multiply a little bit more. That looks good. Just click OK. From there then, we're going to select our picture of the prisoner, let's say. Drag and drop it. Bring it up as the top layer. All the way up. Let's turn down the opacity a little bit just to press Command T to transform it and just adjust to the size that we want for now. So something like this, I always kind of like it over towards the left hand side. Now we will be making some more finer adjustments to this a little bit later, but for now this looks good. Click the tick. From there then, just turn your opacity back up. Okay, like so. Select the mask, select your brush. Make sure that your foreground color is black, and then just brush away the unwanted pixels that you don't want once you're on the mask. Like so, and again I just sped it up because it took me a little while just to do this. And remember, if you get rid of too much of the black, change your color to white and you can paint it back in. Like so. You can see down on the bottom there, I will change it to white in just a moment, and I'll go back over the bottom of that photo in just a minute. Yes, like so. Let me zoom in. Make some more final blending adjustments there with the brush. I'm just checking my layers. Zoom out. So far, so good. So now we're going to just press Command T on the top layer again and just resize it the way I'm resizing it here. Just add a bit more depth to it. And what we can do is click on the mask again, select our white brush, and let's paint back in the pixels that we have painted out. Now we'll speed it up a little bit, just to save time. Again, take your time and go around this the way you want it to go around, and just make sure that your edges are blended correctly. And as always, please like and subscribe to this video for more excellent content. I am trying to grow this channel, so your support would mean a lot. Okay, then we're going to select a picture of the bars, the prison bars. And what we're going to do is bring it in on top of that, on the top layer again. Don't mind what I'm doing there, just leave it on the top layer. Press Ctrl T or Command T to transform. Let's make it a little bit bigger. I want to say a little bit, I mean a lot. Okay, like so. Again, you can size whatever way you want the bars to be sized, but for me this is the way I selected it, okay, how I wanted it to look. Okay, once you're happy, just click the tick. I'm going to put a mask on this. So down along the bottom right, select your mask button, select the brush, black brush, nice soft round brush. Opacity 100, flow 80, and then just push around and just blend the edge of those bars just in under behind the bottom layer of skin. Again, take your time and go around this nice and easy. Again, I have sped it up just for the interest of saving some time. Don't mind about the edges around the main model themselves. We'll be blending them a little bit better later on. I'm going to be putting this more on a black background. So like so. Be quite therapeutic doing this, so again, take your time and enjoy it. Then you can create a curves adjustment layer. Select the clipping mask, bring down the shadows, or bring down the highlights, should I say, make the bars a little bit darker. Then we're going to click on our layer 3, actually go back to the top curves layer. Let's zoom in a little bit around the bars and let's have a quick look and see how it's blending in there. Click on the mask of the bars with a nice black soft round brush, and let's just go around our edges and just make sure that our edges are all matching up. And if you find that you need to go back over the layer underneath, just click on the layer underneath on the mask, and again use your black or your white just to paint out or to add or remove the pixels back into the image. Okay, just like so. Always make sure our edges is blended as perfect as we can get them. Okay, press Shift, Control, Alt, Delete to create a brand new layer with all the adjustments from underneath. Then select and create a brand new layer and drag it under the top layer. Next, select the solid color of black. We're going to make the whole picture dark itself, okay? Okay. Now select subject on the top layer. Select the mask and just refine the edge a little bit around the hair, okay? Just like so. We're going to refine edge tool on the left hand side. Okay, and then just brush around the hair. I actually didn't want this part of the hair in the image, so we'll just go around the edges. So wait, just let me just click along the top here. Let's get rid of the other little bits of background. Click OK. Then we're going to hit the mask button, and there's our black background. Next, what we're going to do, just zoom in a little bit around the edges of the main model. Select your brush on a mask on that subject, nice black soft round brush. Just go around the edges and just blend out all those hard edges, like so. And make sure on the mask on the top layer of the main model, and then on the black mask a nice soft round black brush, and just go around the edges, like so. Now it can take a little bit of time, and there is easier ways to do this, or should I say shorter ways, but for now I find it quite therapeutic doing it like this, and this is the way I prefer to do it. Again, just get rid of all the unwanted pixels that you don't want in your image. And there, just zoom out. Press Shift Control Alt and E to create a brand new layer with everything included in it, all your adjustments, like so. Then we're going to come down the bottom, select color lookup, and let's choose an automatic foggy night color look. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to turn down the opacity just a little bit on it. Again, you can mess around with it and have it looking the way you want it, but for now this is the way I do it. Okay, I'm actually quite liking that look, nice dark look. Then what we're going to do is on a nice on the actual color lookup layer, I'm on the mask of the color lookup. Just select a nice soft round brush, bring the flow down. Make sure you're on black, bring the flow down to around 16%, and just slowly start painting back in the pixels from underneath. So we'll just create that light and sharpness for the picture underneath. Okay, again. From here then, click on your adjustments. We're going to slap on a black and white filter. Again, you can tinker around with your settings, but for now, if you just look to the right hand side here, you can kind of see the adjustments that I went with to get the outlook that I required for my black and white. So I know the real change was in the cyans and the blues, so I'll just bring them down a little bit, and you'll see why in just a moment. It goes from looking kind of flat black and white to now look beautiful, beautiful. Oh, clicked my calendar by mistake. Next we're going to slap on a curves adjustment there. Let's bring up our highlights. Let's bring our midtones down a little bit. Let's bring our shadows down a little bit. Nice little S shape, and look at how much more dynamic that is from a black and white point of view. Then the very last thing that we need to do, Shift Control Alt and E again. Let's go to our filter, other, high pass, click on the eye, make sure it's sharp, click OK, then select overlay. And that's the final image.